BJT small signal operation and model presented by Mellow Outlook. Next is we need to compute the voltage gain. So to compute the voltage gain, we know that from the circuit, that is from the circuit that we had initially considered. So coming to the voltage gain, if you look at this circuit, we can see that VC corresponds to the collector to emitter voltage, which is measured at the output side, and this is computed as VCC minus ICRC, and we are considering both DC and instantaneous values here, so that is why we have obtained the value of instantaneous current, collector current, as IC plus small ic, and VCE will be equal to VCE minus ICRC, and this VCE corresponds to the DC quantity, and the signal voltage will be given as VC is equal to minus IC into RC. We also know that the collector current IC is equal to capital IC, that is DC current by VT into VBE, and the transconductance is IC by VT. So this equation 2 will reduce to VC is equal to minus GM into VBE into RC. And the voltage gain of the amplifier AV is actually the output voltage divided by the input voltage, and this input voltage is nothing but corresponding to VBE. So we have AV to be equal to VC by VB, which is equal to minus GM into RC. Since this GM is proportional to IC, the gain will remain stable, and substituting GM is equal to IC by VT, we can write the equation for voltage gain as to minus IC by VT into RC. Now coming to the next part, that is separating the signal and the DC quantities. So if you look at this particular circuit, we are having the AC quantities which are represented in terms of the instantaneous values, and the equations are also given, that is what is the value of IB, instantaneous value of IC, instantaneous value of IE is mentioned, what is the input voltage is mentioned, what is the output voltage is mentioned. And this circuit specifically, you can see that the DC sources are completely eliminated. So the only signal components that are present is nothing but the AC. So this circuit is one example as to how we can separate the signal and the DC quantities in the. Now coming to the most important concept which we are going to deal with, that is the hybrid pi model. Once the BJT has been biased, we need to focus on the small signal operation, and the small signal analysis will be easier if we replace the BJT with a simple circuit element that produces the functionalities equivalent to that of the transistor, and these models are relevant only to small signal operation. So if you can see the hybrid pi model, this also has 3 terminals corresponding to the BJT base, collector and the emitter. The current that is flowing into the base is determined by the base to emitter voltage, and R pi, and the collector current is generated by the current controlled current source. And just like the large signal NPN, the collector current flows into the collector, the base current flows into the base, and the emitter current flows out of the emitter. So you can see that the emitter current is the sum of the base current and the collector current. So here we have the 2 slightly different versions of the hybrid pi model, one which represents the voltage controlled current source, which is shown in this figure, and the second one is a BJT which is used as a current controlled current source. So the first one is a transconductance amplifier, whereas the second one is a current amplifier. Let us look into each of this separately. So the first one that we have, BJT as a voltage controlled current source. So we have the input voltage VBE, and the output we are representing it as a current source with GM into VBE. So this circuit includes the input resistance looking into the base, that is represented as R pi, and the model will yield IC to be equal to GM into VBE and IB to be equal to VBE divided by R pi. So these are the two equations, and we know that emitter current is the sum of collector current and base current. So we can substitute these two equations and we get it as IE to be equal to VB by R pi into 1 plus beta. If we rearrange this equation, we obtain the emitter current to be equal to VBA divided by R pi by 1 plus beta, and R pi is equal to 1 plus beta into RE, which we have seen earlier. And substituting this equation 8 in equation 7, we get the relation as the emitter current to be equal to VB divided by RE. So you can see this is the emitter current, this is the base emitter voltage which is applied, and this is RE, which corresponds to the resistance which is seen when looking into the emitter terminal. Moving on to the second version, that is BJT as a current controlled current source. So here directly what we have done is we have considered this GM into VBE. Earlier, if you remember, we had represented the current source as GM into VBE. So now we are trying to prove as to how we have obtained it as current controlled current source. So here this GM into VBE is equated to GM, and what is VB? It is nothing but IB into R pi. So if you rearrange this, we know that GM into R pi is nothing but beta, so we get it as beta times IB. So that is how we have obtained the second version of the hybrid pi model. So lastly, we will see how we obtain the two equations, that is for a model of this current controlled current source of the BJT using the hybrid pi model. We will try to show that IC is equal to GM into VB and IE is equal to VB into RA. So this is one of the important questions. You should remember how these equations have come. IC is equal to beta times IB, and beta is equal to GM into R pi, IC is equal to GM R pi into IB, that is by substituting the value of beta. And we also know that IB is equal to VB by R pi, and if you substitute this equation 3 in equation 2, you get it as instantaneous collector current is equal to GM into VB. Sum of the two currents, that is base current and collector current, will give us IE, and we know R pi is equal to 1 plus beta into RE. Finally, IE will be equal to VB by RE. So this relationship can be clearly understood or can be easily calculated once you know how to apply the KVL or the KCL, and if you have understood how the hybrid pi model is obtained.